Hello fellow trailblazers, welcome back to my channel. For the longest time I've been doing travel videos. This platform is really about money, travel and lifestyle. I will also take this particular episode to Money Adventures with TK and we'll talk about everything money. So today's video, with the Global Money Week starting on Monday the 22nd of March, I decided to do something I've never thought of doing, but I've decided, why the hell not? It is my year of yes after all. So after a lot of deliberation, I've decided to do a review of the financial products that I use and enjoy. And again, this does not constitute as financial advice. If you are looking for financial advice, please seek a qualified and accredited financial advisor. I will drop the description box of those I recommend in the description box below. And again, I do not believe in trashing any kind of organization. This is my personal views and opinions. So if you're gonna judge, that's on you. So today we are reviewing financial products from Standard Lesotho Bank. It can be. I'm always going to do that. So I'm going to get into 5 or maybe 6 or 7 of my favorite pros and cons of the financial products that I use with Standard Lesotho Bank. The idea this week is also to shoot the other 3 financial services providers, being the other 3 banks, which I will mention for this particular video, because this one is about Standard Lesotho Bank. So I will start with the current account. So in 2017, I opened a current account with Standard Lesotho Bank, and I love the fact that I got, you know what they say, levels, the black card. I recently learned that they have a new version of this particular card. But what I love about Standard Bank's current accounts is they segment the customers. So depending on your income level and where you are, they will give you a card or an account specific to your specific segment. So I love that. So I was fortunate enough to be part of the black gang, the rich gang club. I'm not rich, wealthy. I love the fact that, so what I love about the current account is you have access to a relationship manager. Guys, you know, sometimes calling somebody and be like, I don't particularly understand what's happening in my account. So my relationship with my banker is somewhat, it's an entanglement of sorts. I believe it could be better, but I particularly like that. I also love the fact that depending on the segment you're in, preferential interest rates when you're applying for facilities, which I'll talk about later. And then last but not least is the bundled pricing. Guys, I am a big fanatic of budgeting. So I love to budget and I love to know how much I'm paying every single month. So the fact that bundled pricing is an option, if you wonder what bundled pricing is, this is basically where they bundle all your transactions into one and you pay for one particular fee. For example, you're paying for your point of sale, your ATM cash withdrawals, your cash deposits, your debit orders, your likes, and they bundle that into one fee. So it's very important for you to understand your bundled pricing. If you are not on bundled pricing, you're probably on pay as you transact. I love to know my cost. The second thing that's very special about Standard Lesotho Bank, I'm going to talk about, yes, I've got my notes here. I'm going to talk about the online banking or the digital platforms. So I ran a survey on Twitter where I was asking which bank in the country is the most reliable when it comes to digital platforms. And people went on a rant. Point of that is, for me, particularly in the era of COVID, is you want to have access to financial services at the convenience. I love to transact from home. So online banking from Standard Bank, for me, I will give it a 9 out of 10 because it's really quite convenient. The platform or the interface, as they call it, is really quite accessible. I I have a lot of profiles because I'm involved in many things. So sometimes I have to remember all the passwords. But I love the fact that their customer operations, or the call center rather, is very responsive. I also have the privilege of knowing some people, having worked in the financial services industry, who can basically help me. But when it comes to the digital platforms, I love the app. The app is really seamless, and I love the fact that it also provides me a consolidated view of all my accounts, my current accounts, my lines of credit, my USD account. People were hating on this account, my USD account, and of course my credit card. So I love the fact that it's that convenient. And of course, from the comfort of my phone, I can do literally everything, either online banking or internet banking, or the fact that I'm using the mobile app. I also love the fact that I have the option of cell phone banking via USSD, where I literally dial star, what. The challenge, however, is they've changed the USSD stream in the last couple of weeks. So I know it's a star 128 hash, something, I'm not too sure. I don't like, maybe I'm a bit resistant to change, but I was a bit uncomfortable with that change because they changed and then they went back and then they went back again. So I haven't tried that particular one, but when it comes to that, I'm particularly happy. Lines of credit, yes. Lines of credit is goals. Debt is king. Home loans. I have a home loan with Standard Lesotho Bank. This is me exposing myself. So I have a home loan with Standard Lesotho Bank. When it comes to the interest rates, I was really quite happy. And the fact that the Central Bank of Lesotho also dropped the interest rates is really doing wonders for my home loan. Woo, because it can show you flames, guys. Owning a home, not good. I love the fact that they also give you the option to take a life cover with them if you don't have one. In my case, I obviously had one, but there were issues with my broker and I needed the facility to be approved. So I decided to take one with Standard Lesotho Bank. Best decision, I'm not too sure, but I will not discuss that. Personal loan. So a lot of people feel like a personal loan is really affordable. And my thing is personal loans are really quite pricey. Pricey in the sense that firstly, these are unsecured debt. So you have to pay for the risk. So a lot of people always think that personal loans should be cheap. And I'm like, not necessarily. And one thing that people also need to know when it comes to a personal loan is the administration fee. 1.6% of the amount you're paying. Do you know that you're paying for that? Thirdly, when it comes to a personal loan, because it's unsecured and you are a risky individual, it could mean that if you die, the bank needs to claim the money from somewhere. So there is an insurance or credit life insurance that comes with that. So when you are applying for a personal loan or think of that redraw facility, make sure you know and understand the costs that come with that. I'm going to talk about business because I'm also an entrepreneur. I love the fact that Standard Lesotho Bank offers a variety of accounts. Malelo, farmer's account, Nala, youth, prestige, private banking, and the likes. As an entrepreneur, $60 a month, guys, for a business account with access to enterprise banking. I am sold. So I love the fact that it's so convenient, and I also love the fact that I can actually open a pure savings account for my business. Because let's be honest, as an entrepreneur, you need to save your money somewhere. When it comes to scheduled payments, either on a personal or on a business account, the fact that I don't have to remember every single day or but I manpower. Guys, I have the manpower account, I've scheduled my payment, and I am working my way to be out of debt. And again, the one thing that's also very important is the overdraft facility. I had an overdraft facility with Standard Lesotho Bank, and for the life of me, I could not sleep at night. So what I then decided to do is I spoke to my banker and I was like, guy, can we start reducing this overdraft facility every single month until I get to a point where I pay it off? So that's also another option that's available. So long story short, when Standard Lesotho Bank really goes out of the way to say that it can be, I am the guy to say that it really is happening for me because I've got a beautiful home, I've got a business account, I've got a credit card that I not speak about with a minimum credit limit because I don't like credit cards, but I need it for whatever hustle I'm doing. And then, of course, the USD account. A lot of people have been asking me about the USD account. I am a traveler, guys, and I love traveling. And I don't like spending a lot of money on this, which I'll probably cover in the next video. But if you really have not banked with Standard Lesotho Bank, people have been hating on Standard Lesotho Bank, and I'm just like, no, guys. It's a bank like any other. It's a business like any other. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Drop your comments in the section box with your questions in the comment section below. And of course, remember, it can be. Your dreams are valid. This is a business like any other. If you're looking for financial advice, consult somebody qualified. Until then, let's see what the other 3 banks have to offer.